outs. Runner on second. Laser could be trouble coming home. He will score. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. How about that double play?
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Too safe.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the...
Wait a minute. I want to challenge that. You won't let me. Oh my goodness. He's safe, man.
And that one ripped into right. And it stays fair. Throw cut off to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 8 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, JT Realmuto.
Man.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 down. Now batting Max Kepler. Doubled in his first AB. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Two down, bases empty. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First time up was a pop out. And that one fouled off. Two outs, bases empty. Outside with a breaking ball. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Strikeout number 8. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still 8-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now in for the Braves, Ha-Sung Kim. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard, Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Turner with the throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. 1 for 2.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kim takes his lead at third with 1 away. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. And on the out, a run scores. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ranger Suarez is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Pitching change here, Tim Mayza.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 outs, base is empty. Nacho Alvarez Jr. getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball line to center. Kepler makes the catch, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Suarez back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. Ozuna makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Back when they started construction on Truist Park, Freddie Freeman and Hank Aaron laid down ceremonial bricks, but the first brick was put down by Eustace Morris. He's the same person who laid the first stones for Old Fulton County Stadium and Turner Field. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Hit weakly on the ground. Allen on the run, sends it over to first. Got him. Nice play.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Like you said, Boog, the Braves have really done a great job of honoring their history here at Truist Park. When they had their first game, Hank threw out the first pitch to former manager Bobby Cox, and they both have statues in Monument Garden.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
But you gon' see me touch the sky. I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I made sure I can't lose by changing my mental.
Next offering is fouled back. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound. Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk. Not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Phillies leave a couple, and they're down 9-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Nick Allen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kepler hauls it in, and there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And next is the designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here's the pitch to Olson.
That was the pitch to hit, forcing fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Struck him out looking.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right down the chute. That's strike one.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Splits the plate. That's strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Braves strand one, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Fires across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And now it's JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The Braves up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Max Kepler.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit. Man at second here with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. And another ball.
2-0.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ozuna should have it. Makes the catch. And that is that. Phillies strand one. Steep hill to climb. It's a 9-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin. Meza in his 6th season, 33 years old. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Fastball for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Kim stands in now and watches strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Man at first, and next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. On the ground, 2 ball. Acrobatic throw for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Braves 9 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter now, Bryson Stott. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Turner now. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Phils with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. It's softly on the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olsen, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Schwarber makes the grab, one away. So up next, Nacho Alvarez Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Kepler pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Nick Allen. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Bryce Harper.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Fastball for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Yeah, that's fouled off. The pitch timer expired before. Before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Olson under it. Brings it in. And there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Strike two.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground, and this should do it. Allen on the first. Ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.